Hi, it's Maria from Sweden. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good Saturday and that your life is as well as it can be in these crazy times. I've had a good day today. We're around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've been reorganizing in my craft room, and I've been, sorting stickers, making new order in my different corner of this craft room, and everything is because of this little cutie. As I've been talking earlier, I've been waiting for this big order from HOBONICHI, and unfortunately it got stuck in Japan, and now they don't have any deliverance from Japan to Europe or to Sweden. So my order went back to HOBONICHI store. I got a mail about that early this week. And I had already, I was seeing that coming, so I've been around in Europe looking for new planners, as I needed that, and some new cute covers. I bought these two, and I realized when they came that this cover is a little bit fragile. It's easy, if you use it and you get a stain on it, it will show very clearly, as opposed to this one where you don't really see that. I can see that this one has lost a little bit of its intensity regarding the colors, but I really like how it is. I tried it with plastic, with cover on cover, but I really like it when it is like this. Here I have a cover on this one. It's my weeks. I like that one, how it looks and how it feels. And what happened was that I went to the Swedish HOBONICHI group at Facebook and made a shout out asking if there is anyone who has a cover on cover to sell, because I really need one so I can start using these. And one of my friends from that group, she was so kind, and she sent me one, and I got it yesterday. So this morning I woke up happy with a big smile, knowing that I was going to, do a re-planning or, thinking about how I want to use these. I've been, back and forth thinking of how I'm gonna use them. This one I'm already, how to say it? I'm convinced, or I know what I use this one for. I use this one for my health planning and health logging. More about that later. But I had this vision of first using this one, the old one that I bought, as my working planner, and then I thought that it was a little bit, too small to write and to do the planning in it, so I decided that I wanted to change from that size to an A5 size instead. So I ordered the cousin from Japan, but as it never arrived, I realized that I have to, take this one, which is my private planner, and I had to make it to be a professional one, because I really needed the space to write. Okay, I did that for this week, and then I got this one. So this morning I knew that I was going to have this one as my professional one and this one as my private planner. But then I realized that the original idea of going into this one with my professional planning is that this one is much easier to carry. Right now I don't go nearly anywhere, but there will come a time when I will again. and it's easy to put it in my bag. And so I planted the idea that I was going to see if I can do this, have this one as my professional one. I said to my fiancé to come and listen to me about my sorry, I have to lower the sound, the volume. I talked to my fiancé and I said that you have to listen to me and see how I can, you know, organize this. And as every time when I asked him to listen to me, I got the solution in front of me, because the professional planner is a planner where I have to have my to-dos, you know, the bullet journaling. And I really would like also to have I use my iPhone, of course, with my Outlook there, so that's where I do all my booking in the calendar, but I really like to have it also, you know, writing with a pen. And then I have to have a place where I can make notes, and that's why I, you know, went back to this one and said that, hey, I need this one, because here you can make notes on the daily pages also. You have a lot of space here. Okay. So now, this is how I think. This will be my professional planner. I'm happy for that, because it's easy to carry around. I can have it, you know, at home. It can be everywhere. And what I've done is that this one is a January planner. So and now we're in the middle of March. That means that these pages won't be used. So what I'm going to do, and what I've done, is that I'm going to use these as note papers where I make, you know, notes from meetings and everything. So that, check on that one, right? And I'll write about, you know, how I'm using these pages in this, you know, the quarter or the 4-month index. Perfect, right? So here is the index for my note pages, and that they will, I mean, it will go from December. Well, actually, I think I made a mistake, hey, because okay, these I will write them to the 1st of January, because that's where I've been starting the notes. This one is just to, well, whatever. So I will transfer these into January, right? So January, February, March, and the middle of April will be, you know, pages where I can make all the notes for this year, and I think that will be enough. And what I can do also is that the dailies, they're going to be, I can't really show you my notes, but I'm going to tell you how I'm planning these days. Let's see. So what I'm doing is that, okay, let's see here. What I'm doing is that I'm taking the bookings that I have from my digital calendar, and I will write them here, and I'll you know, mark a meeting and the name with a meeting or the theme or whatever. And on this part of the page, I will do the squares, as I always do before I put, you know, whatever I need to do. So here it's going to be to do this and that and this and that, and when I finished, I mark it like this. So it will look, let's see if I can show you. It will look like this. I think it's here, for instance, here. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't show you. But it's very clear, you know, when you have finished your bullet points, or it's not a point, but it's a square. Anyway. And here I'll mark with a triangle. That means that I have a meeting, and I'll write the hour and who I'm gonna have the meeting with. Some days I think I will have a lot of, you know, use the page, maybe the whole page. It's not that often that I have that much to do, but sometimes that happens. And sometimes I may use just around here, so then I can, in the theory, I can write, a note about the day, a decision that we made, or something, something important to remember. And then I can transfer the 8th of July to my index, where I'll write on this 8th of, here, the 8th of July. That's actually the birthday of my daughter. So here I'll write, if that is what's happening here, and, I may do the planning of her anniversary, or, presents to buy, or whatever. I'll do that here. Okay. As this one is going to be in my bag, I think I'll have a lot of, a mixture between the professional and the private. If I need to write something that I have to buy, or an errand I have to do, or whatever, I'll put it in here. The same information will probably be in this one too, but this one stays at home, okay? And on the monthly spread, I will write, very small and thin about what I'm having. I really have to make for myself a good overview of, how booked I am, and if I have. Normally, right now everything is crazy, but normally I have coaching. I have a lot of dialogues with my customers. I have whole days where I'm, away somewhere doing work, and sometimes I work at home, and some days I'm free. And that's very, satisfying to look at that, like this one, for instance. This is how the April would look if I would transfer it here, and I will probably do that. So here I can see, that I have things to do here, but on the 24th I'm free, and I'm gonna keep it that way. And then I have, some other days here where some things happens, and some days that will be, without any appointments. So I'm very, very relieved that I found a system. I think I found the planner piece, as we all know what that is, and I love the size. I love how it feels to have it, to hold it, and how I can easily put it in my bag, when I go away. So thank you so much for watching and sharing this, big moment with me. I know that you can relate how it feels when you're not that pleased about how your planning turns out. But now I think I'm happy for that. And it's Saturday today, tomorrow and Sunday I'll do some heavy planning regarding my health. I am feeling very good, knock on wood. But there are things that I really have to start, taking care of. I need to do more meditation. I need to keep on walking, and I really need to lose some kilos. That feels very important in these days. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful Saturday and weekend. Talk to you later. Bye bye.